Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Today's weekly challenge in Gran Turismo 7 is the celebration of Valentine's Day has now entered week 3 in February. And here we have Daytona Road Course for the special event is about to go for the Dodge Viper as a one-man category for a limited time only. Will be ready up and feel domestic and not domesticated to have some 5 version, including the road going version, Group 4 and GT3 race car as well. Along with the other 4 events we'll have to take on in Start Daytona Road Track C and Japanese FF Challenge 450. Japanese 4-wheel drive challenge 600 at Tokyo Expressway East Clockwise. Hypercar Parade will take the Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa plus Miyabi, and World Touring Car 800 will go faster at High Speed Ring. And plus, we have some 3 credit ticket to go feature with 100,000, 200,000 and 500,000 Gran Turismo credit equals for a grand total of 800,000. We'll have to go apply and keep filling out to have your currency credit before max out onto 100 million. And also you have to have the main part of the segment because of Valentine's Day. This will have to go for FF Swift, Viper, and 3 kinds of the livery variation. We'll have to go calling out Mayday. So I have to be ready, get set, and have the lineup in progress where to go all in order because of the title name that I just come up with is going to be a very good moment of the holiday. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and ready to go for our Valentine's Day weekly challenge. Last week for the recap turns out very well to be driving on 3 electric cars and 2 Group 1 race cars in the style of a hybrid is about to go natural balance to keep up and save the environment. But also you have to have a good look entered to have a special event by using Dodge Viper. We'll take on Daytona International Speedway before the start of the 3rd week. So I got everything set up and have the Suzuki Swift Sport 2007 followed by the Dodge Viper GTS 2002 with my UDRS in Protect livery and 3 of the kind Hell of a Boss livery variation style that related to Forasica Mayday on the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, 2013 Ferrari 458 Italia GT3, and the Nismo 400R 1995 as well. I had to get down to it and start out with the Dodge Viper to go for the explained details on the description for the one-make race. Watch out for snake bites in this adrenaline-fueled one-make race featuring a selection of deadly Vipers from various decades. 3 road cars and 2 race cars on the Viper SRT GT3R 2015, and the Group 4 counterpart is about to be set to be specified on the regulation. This is going to be very interesting, and first position has now been going up by 120,000 Gran Turismo credit in 7 laps. But you guys really had to go recommendable to have some 2 race cars like the Group 4 and the 2015 GT3R Dodge Viper counterpart is well designed and outfitted because of the GTWS Exhibition Series on the Manufacturer's Cup. But reminder folks, be sure to have a right kind of a Dodge Viper to go racing on a spec, or if you're about to go for the first generation Dodge Viper as the 2002 model by the example. Perhaps the original Dodge Viper just came out back from 1991, which is the roadster to be known as the Dodge Viper RT10. First appeared from Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2 back from the late 1990s, and buried yet to becoming as the most iconic sports car along with the GTS counterpart. But original and well designed to have a nice kind of a sports car to have a shared platform is becoming much more iconic and beautiful, and also to be on the debut for having one good nostalgia moment since GT2 Viper Festival of Speed. So everybody is about to join in session, and we have Takuma Minasono and Angel Inestrosa to go for the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R 2015, and this will bring out a good drivers to be having first, second, and third generation versions of the Dodge Viper throughout the decades. Got to be ready up and have the WTC 700 on the settings. We'll have to go organize into WTC 800 to be well packed up and take on with a modern day Dodge Viper as a GT3 class. Here I go folks, let's get ready up and have the traction control will be set into 1 in about 3 seconds to be finished in 3rd place or higher. First corner coming in, and I'm going old school to have a nice Dodge Viper GTS as a 2002 model, just like the original model back from 1996 is quite good to be iconic, born as ever to have a B10 engine to go for a muscle car supercar status. Well designed to be packed as a GTS R counterpart to have my UDRS Inspirtec to be ready to do some practice runs after doing an original time trial event and even a lap time challenge at the same course by using Group 3 cars. So I'll have to get behind with Continental in the 15th place. Got to get behind with the 2013 Dodge Viper GTS is doing well, fully tuned up, along with the same kind of a model as the first gen. But even so, the SRT10 Coupe 2006 is quite good to be amazing to have a nice second generation to the Dodge Viper series. Much more modern and much more kind type of a muscle car supercar is going to be more iconically to have a good same package of performance in the B10 engine. Just like the original and well outfitted to have a nice kind of a roadster to be on the same B10 on the Dodge Viper. So here comes the chicane. Got to go open up, keep it maintained, and get behind on T Yamanaka in position 11. Okay, there we go. Got a good eye on Jay Pesora. This one to go climbing up to get faster as Angel Inestrosa is already took by the 3rd position. Got to go outside and the first lap to go clear before moving on in lap 2. Better watch yourself, folks. When taking too much speed, this is going to be a bit more careful that you might need to get strategized to have some few opponents on the Dodge Viper. So I have a good eye on Takuma Minasono is now coming up in 6th place. I see him right now. Got to rev it up and clear on turn 3 at the International Horseshoe. Just have to go deaccelerate and reaccelerate, but this performance is quite good to be faster, just like driving the Shelby Cobra 427. It's only down to 6.9 seconds left. Got to get behind to Ryoto Kokubun in 7th place. And there's Igor Fraka is on the 5th place, and I see him in the green Dodge Viper SRT 10 Coupe 2006. There he is right now, and going well designed as an ACR counterpart. Alright, just have to go slow down and get behind on Jose Sereno. I'm on the 5th, and just have to be patient and wait to go clear exit on the that chicane is going wide open to be exit and safe to be in sector 5. Faster lap time is going well by a minute, 41.155 seconds. This should do well, and Angel Inestrosa is already in on 2nd place. Got to go lap 3 and early brake, calls in, and be very extra careful to go exercise caution. Alright, very nice. Turn 1 clear. Now gonna have to go back again at turn 2 and International Horseshoe to be stopped at turn 3. Just look at it go. One Dodge Viper SRT GT3R is in the 3rd position to go up and take on with the original and 2nd gen model are about to go for the battle in 1st place. They're about to go on the West Horseshoe. Got to go in there and keep a good line stable and check. Alright, that's a good mark. Got to get behind with the SRT GT3R on the 3rd place. Inestrosa is about to go for another round and go on the upper hand advantage. So I had to get here quick. This will have to give an OG Dodge Viper GTS-R will have to take on in the modern Dodge Viper in the GT3 class. Alright, there we go. Got to hold the brake and keep the apexes to go smooth and steady up quickly to get behind on Berleo Gallo in 1st place on the 2006 Dodge Viper SRT 10 Coupe. Alright, successful. and all that practice I just went down barely pays off. First place for Team UDRS in Sportec, and the concentration will be steady up to have a good source of requirement to be moving on in the 4th lap. Just only 3 more to go, and faster lap time has successfully updated by a minute, 40.190 seconds. Let's see how Takuma Minasono and Angel Inestrosa should actually try to keep up to beat my time. But the contest is all about to have the best Dodge Viper ever yet to be drilled. Okay, looks like Bileo Gallo just overtake my current position to get myself back in 2nd. Now all I have to do is gonna wait and be patient about it, as I'm about to go flow and feel the Viper to be going stronger in the B10 engine. But also yet, that will be a very good possibility to see which one is better. But I still think about the Dodge Viper GTS is the most 2002 iconic sports car to become as America's most strongest muscle car in America. Just like the SRT10 Coupe counterpart and 3rd generation to be initialized to have a co-model. But you guys might have to take some knowledge and search it on Wikipedia to have some differences about the Dodge Viper GTS has everything about history. So I'm going back to the 1st place. Got to go Japan and race with Bileo Gallo for the battle in 1st place to go in the 4th lap. We'll be going closer at the end. But what can I say, folks? Valentine's Day is still going on by having 1 day only, and that will bring out a good conclusion to have a good race in weekly challenges of this month. Just have a Viper to go reserve and give a good speed competition to have the best differences to see which one is the most. So 5th lap coming in, and the time progression is about to get shade up. Okay, coming in on the International Horseshoe, but still yet to be currently to have a Ferrasica Mayday racing outfit and helmet, just in case to have a 3-car livery variation to be specifically to go racing up in Japanese 4-wheel drive challenge, and along with Hypercar Parade and WTC 800. Just wait until the BM initial will have to go calling out the Mayday. Just wait until the sunset is already here. Looks like Bileo Gallo is now pushing up on the offense to beat my gap. Time to go defense and build out the increase by reinforcement. Alright, that should do well by 2.6 seconds, and pull out the brake. We'll have to go back on the chicane to go clear to touch up the apex. Let's do the accelerate and go exit out and have the Sunco sign to be passed in sector 5. So rolling up again, and final corner to go on the inside to have a good strength and good speed to be on the penultimate lap. We'll go closer towards the 6th lap earlier. Lap 5 is already done, and here comes the number 6. Alright, keep it steady, and looks like it's about to go sunset. Alright, there we go. Just keep up the defense, and the headlights are about to go turning on indeed. So first sector check, now going back in sector 2. This is a very good Dodge Viper GTS, as I always really gonna have to enjoy for having a one good special event as the first race on the main moment. Just like the Hyundai Ioniq Q5N, which is well designed as electric for time trial events. But I'll have to put that one into the list along with the previous upcoming lap time challenges will have to be on standby for a long wait of development. But I'm still working on it, but it will give me some time, and I just really might need to get my pressure and expression to go self-control and keep it self-centered. So look at it go. This is so beautiful out there, folks. Much impressive, and getting closer towards the nighttime in lap 7 is about to go bring out the fireworks. And it's going well. 7.3 seconds behind the gap with other 15 opponents, and the final lap is about to go suitable to have a Dodge Viper to have a nice GTSR. It still takes the lead, represent the United Defense Reformation Service to go for the win. But here comes the early twilight. Final lap is going on the way, and the possibility to see Angel Inestrosa is still going on the offense to catch up on to Verleo Gallo. But looks like M. Hapidi is going back in the third position. Brilliant and doing well competitive to have a Dodge Viper to go racing up with a GT3 counterpart is still on progress. Still in session, and still as ever to see Takuma Minosono to have the original variation to the same 2015 Dodge Viper SRT GT3R is still trying to catch up onto the top 8 spot. And there it goes. Ryuta Kokobun is climbing back in position 7 after overtake on S. Nabitane. So I'm getting closer. This race is about to go suited for the check, and 100,000 Gran Turismo credit will be earned and acquired before the fireworks will be ready to go calling out in display. Here comes the chicane. Got to go slow down and have the final corner to go full stretch. Let's bring my UDRS Insportec to the finish line, and that will bring out to have the first race on the Dodge Viper before proceed to the Japanese FF Challenge 450 at Sardinia World Track C. There you go. First place and first check mark by having 4 more to go will be unchecked to have the first race is now complete in Valentine's Day for the special today's weekly challenges. One for the UDRS Insportec is now been set, and the second one for the same Insportec variation will have to go style in pink after the blue is about to be done by having a total time in 11 minutes 50.008 seconds, as I did good out there on lap 3 by a minute 40.190 seconds. Awesome and good as Viper to be indeed to become a most stronger B10 engine supercar will bring out a good speed, handling, and respond to go double up on the earning by 180,000 Gran Turismo credits. Sounds good, and double up the earning by having 1 week only by a limited time is very good to feel the Viper of speed. 100,000 Gran Turismo credit has earned, and that will bring out to have a good content replay to be a good creative as a requirement. Just give me a moment and have a playback position to go by 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, there's a spot right over here. Time to switch up the view and give something a perspective thumbnail image. We'll have to go requirement on the captured. Got to go rewind again and resume, and there it is. Just wait and give a good full metal effect. Beautiful and Viper perfect. But it takes a quick masterpiece to go attempted by attempt, and that brings out to go where content replay has now been saved. Well folks, I kinda like about the Dodge Viper is now racing at Daytona International Speedway to have a first, second, and third generation along with the Crew 4 and SRT GT3R is quite good to be amazing to have a good festival of speed just like Gran Turismo 2 all over again. But now, moving on to Sardinia World Track C to have race number 2 to take on in Japanese FF Challenge 450. As I already did from the full walkthrough, but hopefully I'll have to go again for the second time and go for a different Japanese FF sports car to go for the 2007 Suzuki Swift Sport with my OC Carden to go style in pink and have the performance point to go under by 500. Then let's go again, and this time Valentine's Day will go on the vehicle to be related in pink and have 3 laps around on Sardinia World Track C. Will take on Verleo Gallo and his Honda Civic SI Extra EF model 1987. just only had to do it once, and a different car will have to go again just like last year at High Speed Ring to have a nice Suzuki Swift Sport to go rolling up and have a same event to go to a different location. Let's go, feel the love, and rolling start to have my OC livery to go 3 seconds at the 8th place, and then going up to go higher in the 1st position to catch up to Berleo Gallo in the lead. Everything is going in pink, and Valentine's Day will have to give a good love and joy to be a good mind for a racing competition to find the line. First turn coming in, and I saw T. Yamanaka on the 6th place in the Honda Integra Type R DC2 1998. Got to go maintain pace and find a good path opening to go on the right, touching up the apex and go overtake to catch up to Igor Fraca and T. Iman in the 4th and 5th place. Both Honda Civics just have the Type R EK, and the EG model on the SRR2 is on the 1993 to be down into the 5th to put myself by moving up in the 4th. Alright, handling is doing well and keep up with the improvement. The acceleration is going on the hairpin and go on to the final corner. Looks like I have a good eye on M. Takagi in 2nd place, 1997 Honda Civic Type R EK. Good on side, and looks like below Gallo is on the Honda Civic SI Extra is now doing well to be stay ongoing to be quicker up and exactly in 1.1 seconds before moving on in lap 2. Let's slow down a little bit and get behind with both Civics with the 80s and the 90s. Alright, that should do well and keep a good flow of the driving handling to keep a good passive and make it much more calming. And there you go. My cutie OC is in the lead to have a good livery to be styled in pink and have the spectators are about to be cheering on. So here comes the 2nd sector to be sloped down the hill. Just have to keep a good reflex line and suitable for a faster lap by a minute, 13.620 seconds. Then it comes in and give a good love final corner to be on the right hairpin to keep up and have that apex to go touching up by 1 only. Okay, perfection and good on the FF compact car to be well outfitted style on the 2007 Swift Sport is doing well amaze. So final lap, this is it. This could get closer before having the next 3 races. We'll have to go down with hell of a boss style of Ferrasica Mayday to go line up on recommendation. But I got everything planned for myself after having some few minutes to do some brainstorming idea to have this content video for this segment is a masterpiece to go maintenance and make it to go as new. But it'll have to wait. It takes a partial lead development to have my own content video to have a well planned after doing some WIP sessions on live stream on set. It's all about having a roll up Hollywood and making a kind of a film movie. But especially for myself, it's all about having a good topic of racing, and gameplay is all about trying to make something else to go be creative without having too much stress. But sometimes having too much stress is getting myself overwhelmed, but in the meantime, in real life, just have to get things to be well fixed and make it maintenance to be good as new. So here comes the final stretch. Checker flag and bring my good cutie livery to go style in the 1st position at the podium. That's green check mark number 2, only 3 more to go, and event complete to have a good FF challenge at Sardinia Road Track C for only 1 Suzuki Swift in the 2007 model. Beautiful, lovely, and romantical to have a good cutie girl who really wants to have a nice driver who will have to take the win. 3rd lap as ever by having a minute, 11.430 seconds, and total time in 3 minutes, 38.151 seconds. But after all, 1 road car and suitable to be proceed onward to Tokyo Expressway in east clockwise for the Japanese all-wheel drive challenge 600 who had to be ready to have a Nismo 400R will be take the stage. But very good to have a clean race and double up the earning by 37,500 GT credit, and currently by progress by 84.6 miles we had to go by 2nd content replay in number 2. Let's do the duration by 1 minute and 50 seconds and go zoom in to have a good placement right over here by the rewind. Just wait for it and go by 10 seconds rewind. Just have my OC to go here along with the Honda Civic Type R on the EK model as 1997. Okay, that's good enough. Exit and content replay will be saved by number 2. So, I hope your viewers are about to get ready to go for calling out the Mayday to have 3 Hell of a Boss style variation that related to Furoshika Mayday will take on in Tokyo Expressway in east clockwise for the Japanese 4-wheel drive challenge 600 will go professional tune car to be at the ready. By using the 1995 Nismo 400R will be ready to go green light to take on in 2-lap challenge. Hope I'm ready. This will bring some choices to represent the pop star succubus from both Hell and the Living World will race faster to go 2 laps to master out to have a nice good livery style variation and give a good surprise as seen from only one good replay on the Twitch. So I come here for 4 and better yet to have a good practice session run until the real challenge starts right here, and the first phase will have to go rolling up before moving on in the Hypercar Parade at Kyoto Driving Park. Now let's get out there and be ready to go for the first boarding call on the rolling start in about 3, 2, 1, and we're off, then all aboard. Slipstream is going faster up to have a nice Nismo 400R and the Furoshika Mayday style variation is well designed to go for having some showcase and give the fans and spectators for some attention. But the overtake will have to go faster up to have a well-reserved professional tune car to go climbing up and get there towards Igor Fraka to be in the main example in the lead. First sector clear, and here comes sector 2. We have to go pull out the brake and get strategized to be on the main pass overtake with the R33 Skyline GTRB spec. That's more like it, and here's Ryoto Kokoban followed by with Takuma Minasono to go in the 5th and 6th place. I bet there's only have one pink style R33 Nismo 400R is now coming in to go for a showcase and rolling up to have some choices for the spotlight. So better pack your bags, and next sector is on the way to go challenging up to have a proper corner to go pull out the brake. Good clean overtake and doing proceed on the 4th position to catch up onto the last 3 drivers. Killian Drummond and Abe Brooks are about to go for having a one-on-one battle like having a drill of the Kaido duel. Just make way for only one good R33 tune car is now going up to take the dirt and catching up to go overtake on the Mazda 3. Just like that, and give a good roll style from Bay K to Bonetown to Race K to Tokyo Expressway to feel the speed. Now for Igor Fraka in the Toyota Alpahart Executive Lounge 2018. This will have to go pack up with a short defense and awaiting on slipstream before the final corner to go on the blind effort. Just have to go pull out the brake and proceed early to have one Alpahart to go first, and the M400R is currently to go right on to the main path. See? Just the way it goes, and have one good professional tune car to stay behind where the Alpahart is well designed and outfitted to be exactly as amazed. So full stretch and coming in at the tunnel will be on the way towards the final lap. So this will get down, and currently to have that main segment is currently to go up and go forward to be at lap number 2 to be serving as the final run. So I have to stay straight and go Q on the 360 degree angle. We'll have to take a good look. Well, I hope you like it. It turns out very amazing, but I still have one content replay to have a spare amount to be using as a music replay. But I'll have to keep it on Twitch for a while, so that will have to do more exactly to make that good style to have a good R33 Nismo 400R is turning out to become as a hell of a boss livery. But by the way, much more exactly to have the Furoshika Mayday logo on the insignia on the window, because I just made it myself, but it turns out to have a good style variation that turns out to be related to her, and better yet, apparently to have a good kind of a livery style design is going more exactly. But even the signature name on the rear is more perfect, unlike the Dub logo has been placed on the rear, and the side as well, and even the aftermarket brands is still well placed up to have some good style of creativity, just like all the other JDM cars. But more likely, this is the most kind of a hell of a boss style livery that related to Ferocica Mayday on the Nismo 400R 1995 is perfectly to be serving as a 3-car collection to be well designed as a fan art livery. But I bet you guys might need to try it out. This one is good on the style to have a good kind of a JDM professional tune car, is well designed to be well exclusive to be racing in Japanese events in all-wheel drive. Or race a turbo sports car, as I just went down to be doing the test run on Circuit de Scientific Clerics on B-Course layout. But yeah, recently I just did for only one good WIP in session to have a good quick preview and putting up to have some trim fixes after the live stream video, as I had to go for a minor maintenance update. But I still got this one, but in the meantime, I really had to do my best and make it much more preferred to have a content video to become as a complete edition. But look at the time, it's about to go for a full stretch and clear on the podium to be achieved in first. There you go, their check mark and good solid fine work to go received by having 2 more races left to go. Just you wait folks, Hypercar Parade is about to go number 4, and WTC 800 at high speed ring is going to be the perfect place to go in Japan. So there you have it, that's 4 minutes, 47.310 seconds, and faster lap by lap number 2 in 2 minutes, 19.025 seconds. But better yet perfectly, just have the racing outfit and the helmet and one car livery that well represent to have a good signature name is all about having a good proud for only one succubus pop star. But here is 55,500 credit and go by 9.8 miles, update into a total distance and received by having a 200,000 Gran Turismo credit into 105.8 miles. And very perfectly as indeed, one content replay is coming up is going to be a very good moment to have a nice thumbnail image as a source requirement. Got to be preferred to go outside and not in the tunnels. 10 seconds to go adding up by the replay and have the duration to go increase by a scene right over here. Alright, maybe this should do well and give this a captured image. Alright, that should do well and make it a content number 3 replay save, and then let's go to Kyoto Driving Park on the Yamagiwa plus Miyabi.